Okay, so let's make level 4. The same rules are going to apply as always. Of course, we need to make sure we move into our level 4 scene. And then we're going to do the same stuff we've been doing for each level. We're going to go to our structures and pick a room. I want to use that big room again, the 12 by 12. Of course, you can pick whatever one you want, but I think we've got so much stuff now that we can really make use of all the space here. So we need to add that in, and then we need to go to our gameplay prefabs, and we need to add our end level button, our canvas, our game manager, our player, and we need to make sure we have at least one turret. I'm probably going to add a few more, but we want to make sure we have at least one. Yeah, I think that's everything that we need. And yeah, it's the same business as usual. You're welcome to use stuff from previous weeks, so your crates and your buttons and your, of course you do need to use at least one turret. And yeah, I we've gone through this a couple times, so I'm not going to spend too much time explaining it. I think I'm going to jump right into making my level. As of course, as always, you're welcome to just follow along with how I do it, or I encourage you to try to make your own thing so that you can participate in our little contest. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so I think I finished my level up. I'm about to run through it once for you guys with some commentary. But one thing I forgot to mention at the start of the video is that in our game manager here, or I'm sorry, in our level button, we need to make sure we add a game manager load scene level 1 here. So I might edit the beginning of the video to include this, so if I already said this, then ignore what I'm saying now. But yeah, we want to make sure that we have this on our end level button. Other than that, I think I'm going to go ahead and play it now. Let me do maximize on play so you guys get the full effect here. just talking about some of the reasons I did things certain ways. This grapple, if you're good with it, you can kind of fling yourself up and around something. So this first section centers around that, trying to see how good you are at doing the old like loop-de-loop there. This next bit is just a little bit of a platforming segment. Oops, oh no. I missed the platforms, I gotta do it again. One thing to note here is that this room is surrounded by anti-grapple walls. So this was a bonus step from week 1 that added these walls that you can't actually grapple onto, which is actually really useful for designing levels because it can be hard to prevent your player from going in certain or grappling certain things without this. So if you'd like to have the ability to prevent anybody from grappling on certain surfaces, I would recommend going back to week 1 and checking out that bonus step. But I can actually just grapple right past that hurt floor. So there's a turret here waiting for you when you get down to the bottom. And you might be able to hear it. There's actually a whole bunch of turrets in this room. And you can see way up there is the box we need to activate our button here. So I gotta dodge all these turrets and try to... Oh, I immediately died. That's hilarious. We'll try again here. Go up. Kind of speedrun it here. There we go. And straight into the box room. Let's see how fast we can get through this. Oh! Go back. Swing off the wall. Ah, this is stressful. There we go, we made it. Okay, now the easy part is just getting back. So grab our box here, and we will jump for it. Make a mad dash for the door, and we got it. And now I drop my button on my box, open up, and we're at the end. And if I hit E, it'll bring us back to that first level. So, yeah, we got a nice little looping game there. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that level 4 turned out. That turret section is just so terrifying to go through. So yeah, that's it. I managed to incorporate all the different stuff we made. I hope that you do that as well, and I really hope you guys really take your time and get creative with this, because I want to see what kind of levels you guys can come up with. So again, feel free to use mine as inspiration, to draw inspiration from some of the rooms I use, like this turret wall and these platforms and all this stuff. You know, feel free to rip me off a little bit. I won't be upset. In fact, like I keep saying, you know, I just really want to see what you guys are capable of. So, yeah, this is the end of the level steps, and if you don't want to do the bonus, this would be the end of the project. So I hope you guys had fun. I hope you learned something, and feel free to show your game off to everybody that you might want to. Also, you may want to you know, clean up your scene a little bit. I'm going to do that now for myself, just to make it so I don't have to stare at a huge hierarchy like that anymore. But yeah, feel free to do all this, and then once you're finished with level 4, by the end of this week, you'll just need to submit that to us, and then I will send you guys all a build shortly thereafter. So thanks so much for hanging out with us. Thanks so much for doing the project, and I will see you next time.